Hello everyone, Salazar J here, so I tip the scales with another game of Neverwinter Nights 2. Alright, so, I sold a whole bunch of items in Crossroad Keep, and now, it's time to, and also I made some more Cloud Giant strength belts, and I've got this gold filigree charm I want to use to summon Mephasm.
So you have what you need to summon Mephasm. Are you certain you wish to do this?
Yes.
So be it. Call out his true name, then cast the focus into the circle hard enough to shatter it. He shall be here quickly enough.
Yeah. And then he teleports him, because you know that's what Mephasm does. He just goes, BAM! Hi there. You caught me at a bad time. I was sitting on the toilet, reading the Hell Times, and then you come along and say, "Hey, I need your help." And I'm like, "Oh, come on, man." And Armin, I was not certain we would meet again. Somehow I doubt that. Now he's definitely lying. Trust me. Nishka. Well, alright, but, you know, that just seems like a lie, you know? You can actually know a lot of things. Actually, more than a lot. Ooh. There's one thing he doesn't know, that's where she is, little one. Wow. So well hidden, not even from the eyes of the Hells can see her. Ooh. Ooh. That's charming. So, you knew Armagera before he trapped you in the Haven? It's not my intention to go against the wishes of either of you, but he summoned me, Armin, I must answer. I will respect your history, then. Alright, so if I respect him more, he'll actually tell me, and don't have to ask Mephasm. If I say, Mephasm, please tell me your history. Please tell me his history, I'll lose influence of Armin. And I kind of want to have an influence with him. Can you give me anything other than that? So it must be, bargaining. So I must bargain with him. Why is bargaining unsafe? Always, when you seal a bargain with the lower planes, such a bargain will work to their benefit in time. Always remember that. Just be careful when dealing with devils. It only the house always wins. Maintain his connection. What do you mean? Yeah. Poof, disappears. What about the Shadow Reaver?
Mephasm agreed to tie himself to this circle, so he can be summoned again without a focus. Simply utter his true name, and he will appear.
Mephasm, come before us! What is it thou? Help track down a Shadow Reaver? Help precisely lay his trap. Travel south to see a circuit consultation. Search for a tall, dead tree, blackened by lighting. To do this, you'll catch a Shadow Reaver by surprise. Alright. Want a bargain. Give it some more serious thought. I think if you do that several times, he'll, just keeps telling you, give it some thought, give it some thought, give it some thought. Then he'll eventually let you do it. But for now, I think I'm just going to, head out and grab that Reaver. Well, actually, yep, let's go to the path that leaves the area. I want to reorganize the party. I need to bring a Zaheeb and, Zaheeb or Armangero along for this mission. So, let's reorganize the party. If I am to ambush the, Shadow Reaver, I'm going to need Eleni, Nishka, Kelgar. I'm going to take Armangero with me. I'm going to leave everyone else, and Quara. I'm going to leave everyone else behind for the moment. Alright, so let's, there's a Shadow Reaver camp, strange clearings of Wendersnaven. Yeah, there is no, like, when you go to the Shadow Reaver camp, they can tell you that, you've told, you can avoid an ambush, but there really only seems to be one place to go. Oh, I should have asked Zaheeb for, I should have put Zaheeb in the party, taken her scroll, then it'd be a double Warlock bonanza. See? Told ya.
Do you remember me? I am the one who tasted the lifeblood of several of those in Castle Never, whom you swore to protect. You should have learned then that I cannot be destroyed. Yield now, and I shall make your end quick. Defy me, and you shall die for days.
I'm sorry, but I can't hear you over the sound of me kicking your ass!
You think that will make a difference? The ritual burned clean all of my ties to pathetic mortality.
Well, I'll do
In
it again.
Castle Never, you had the advantages of surprise and greater numbers.
Yes, I have the two advantages. He had the two advantages of surprise and greater numbers, and almost loyal. Three advantages.
Here, those advantages are mine.
It will take me some time to recite the name. Shield me until the recitation is complete, or the battle is theirs.
Alrighty then. So Armanjero will automatically be casting his true name recitation spell. Me, on the other hand, will just be going Vitrolic Blast! Whereas Quara will be going Magic Missiles! And Eleny's like, Glacial Wrath! And Nishka's like, why the hell am I ambushing? I can't ambush! I'm not ambushing! Glacial Wrath! Okay, so every time we attack the Shadow Reaver and try and kill him, he'll he'll regenerate his health. It's like fighting a monster in Xenoblade Chronicles X. Runs out of hit points, he just revives. Seriously, these recitations take forever to cast. And every time he does that, he knocks everyone down. So don't stand too close to the Shadow Reaver. Yeah, just don't stand too close. Oh, I think we got him. Yeah, I think we got him. Hooray! Yay, Shadow Reaver. You're dead. And the last silver shard.
Another shard. Good. Hopefully it is the last one we need. We should take it to the Gith in Crossroad Keep. She will know if it is enough for the task ahead.
Ooh. That's right. The last shard. And, Armin, anything else you want to say?
Yes?
Your dealings before?
He is a Beatazu, and his lies are only that, lies.
Alright then, fine.
No doubt. Yes, I imagine the history books have little to say on the matter, aside from my many misdeeds, which is how I wished it.
The Jero family was once part of the highest nobility of Neverwinter. When growing up, I displayed a certain aptitude for magic, especially the magic tied to the lower planes.
With little training, I was able to do spells well beyond my years, and well beyond any training I received in the academies and elsewhere.
Gain it. With the lower planes, the power is always there. It just needs a focus and the will to control it.
In my case, it did not take long to master that power. The greater discipline came in using it sparingly so that few could see. When one displays such power, it does not grant you freedom. It becomes a cage and makes you a target. You will be constantly beset by the problems of others, who will see your power as an excuse to compensate for the lack of theirs. That is never a position I want to be in, nor a philosophy I wish to encourage in others. Nevertheless, I displayed enough talent to be accepted by the Neverwinter court, to be the Jester Mage.
Yeah. So yeah, what he's saying basically is don't be Superman, because if you become Superman, you have to fly around, solve everyone's problems, and everyone else will be like, Superman, help us! Help us, Superman! We can't solve our problems ourselves! We need you, Superman! And you have to constantly help them out. But then again, I'm an adventurer, this is what I do. This is what you should be doing.
To make my intentions plain, it was a position of convenience and opportunity, one of many. The position allowed me to obtain access to many of the secrets of the Neverwinter, as well as free access to the Academy libraries, their vaults, and the court records. Also, I thought that perhaps my position might give me a greater voice when attempting to convince others of threats that beset us, but that proved to be an ill-founded conclusion.
I mean, that's the thing, though, is, the court jester, or the fool, can make fun of the king without consequence. That's why they're the best person. That's why the king should listen to them, because they're just a fool.
Oh yes, I had several teachers. Many are dead now through unfortunate circumstances, but not by my hand, I assure you. I sought teaching not only in Neverwinter and Waterdeep, but also across the plains from infernal allies, and even from the Arcane Brotherhood in Luskan.
The Arcane Brotherhood?
Yes. Provided one can stomach their politics, they have a vast library of knowledge to draw upon. And I also wish to study their workings from within, in case I needed to defeat them one day. Oddly enough, it was by walking these dark paths that I saw the greater threats we faced. Shadows were growing stronger around the Mare of the Dead Men. This was due to the growing power of the King of Shadows.
What did you do?
I attempted to warn the court of Neverwinter of this, but they were too busy vying for power and holding blades to each other's throats to listen. So I sought allies elsewhere, amongst demons and devils, and even the Githyanki.
Ooh.
And I used all the power I had, which was considerable. And by waging a war, by the nature of my allies, I became something others feared.
Wow.
I even gained the name of my enemy, as you proved when you first encountered me in my haven. To think you believed me to be our mutual enemy. The irony runs deep, indeed.
So everyone mistakes him for the King of Shadows, even though he's the guy who fought the King of Shadows.
Was I ever fighting you? All I recall is you tripping across my path and my servants. Perhaps if you had sought another means to make your intentions known, we could have coordinated our efforts and none of this need ever have happened.
You blame me? Come on, I mean, seriously, man. You attacked me first, okay? I was wandering around, and I stumbled upon your servants, and you're like, aha, intruders, and you have shards. Get 'em! It's like, I can't just go and say, hi there, I'm an aspiring adventurer. Can you please not attack me with your demons? But, you know, I want to be on his good side, so perhaps you're right, fine.
Then we are agreed on the matter. Regardless, that is behind us
Asshole.
now. We now know the truth. We must cooperate to succeed.
Asshole.
No doubt.
Alright, so, never mind, let's move on. Oh, didn't even gain influence points with him. Screw you. Screw you, asshole. Anyway, so, I stopped the Shadow Reavers there. How much time have we got left now? Oh, it's plenty of time to talk. That's plenty of time. I think though, what I need to do is, head back to the keep and finish off the, finish up to 95% or whatever it takes to get all the other quests done. Hey, while I'm at it, I should actually read David's note from the Guardian. To the Knight Captain of Crossroad Keep, I am absolutely thrilled to report our latest findings. After our last trip into the Mare of the Dead Men, we were not eager to return, but Max had a brilliant suggestion for once. He said that when you lose something such as your lucky stockings, more on that later, the best way to find it is to not look for it, and eventually it'll come to you. So, to execute Maxwell's stratagem, we set off to Port Last in order to not find information about the Guardian. In Port Last, we encountered a strange pair of scholars which told us of the Wendersnaven, a race of omniscient beings who, as near as we could tell, either live in floating trees in the Neverwinter Wood or float on the living trees in the Neverwinter River. We set out to find these beings, figuring that if they knew it were truly omniscient, they would know all about the Guardian. Unfortunately, we ended up getting lost following the direction of the scholars in Port Last. We ended up in the mountains where we encountered the short, rather surly spirit of a dead dragon who offered us some treasure if we would help him. We took his treasure fully intending to help, but suddenly we were chased away by a black dragon. While fleeing for our lives, my lucky stockings fell from my pack and became caught on a massive claw of the dragon. After we escaped, I must admit I forgot all about learning about the Guardian and was instead obsessed with reclaiming my lucky stockings from the black dragon. We trailed after the dragon, which led me to some ruins that UN said told me was once an ill-found temple. Suddenly remembering our mission, I said a silent goodbye to my lucky stockings and set us to exploring those ruins. After an exhausting search, we uncovered a tidbit of information about the Guardian that I hope will be valuable to you. The Guardian was a vegetarian! My God! By the... Whoa! Whoa! With this new knowledge, I was able to theorize, and the others agreed, that if we were to face the King of Shadows, he would not actually devour you, as the old wives' tales would have you believe. Now that you are armed with information, you plan your strategy accordingly when you last face the King of Shadows. Along with this letter, I have sent a package containing a trinket that I have been carrying around since the beginning of my adventuring days. I figure you will need it more than I in the dark days to come, and all my ring fingers are now full from all the treasure we've found from our journeys. Respectfully, Dayred and Company. Okay, the ring he gave me was a ring of positive thinking. Already sold it. Increases your intelligence by 1, but reduces your wisdom by 1. So you can see why he was very quick to jump on things. Because that ring was basically saying, here, be a smart guy, not be a be a smart guy, not a wise guy. Susie the cat. Meow. Oh, I think there's a think you can get a secret item there. But I think you have to talk to some people and they'll tell you there's a secret item there. I think Mephasm will tell you that. I don't know. Hello, Zaheev.
You have returned. Did the Reaver answer to its name?
It worked well enough, and we recovered a shard from it as well.
May I see it? Ah. Know that other pieces of the blade are missing. But I think with this shard, we now have enough.
Enough to remake the blade? And how do you know that?
I simply know. But the pieces are not enough. I still do not understand how the sword was broken in the first place. Was it the power of the avatar of the King of Shadows? I was not there when it shattered, so I do not know.
Armin?
If I could, I would. But you are right to ask me. At least I speak plainly, unlike the Gith. I was too busy being detained on the lower planes after the battle with the Avatar, and have had little time since then to discover how the blade was broken. But there is one who has had much time to consider it, and knows something of the King of Shadows.
This better not be Grobnar.
The King of Shadows has had many enemies. In the distant past, he fought an ancient dragon by the name of Nololoth, and their battle spanned the plains. Nololoth was defeated, unfortunately.
So, how can we speak with him then?
He was struck down, but his spirit was chained to this realm by the Ilfarn Empire until they could find a way to heal him. He was their mercenary, you see. But neither he nor the Ilfarn were able to give the other what they needed. Nololoth was defeated, and so were the Ilfarn.
So, let's make use of this fellow enemy then.
Agreed. Nololoth held little else of value concerning the King of Shadows. Or so I thought until the Gith sought to enlighten us about this last shard.
Suspicion is something that you know well, Amon. Know that I, too, have suspicions concerning sudden revelations, such as this dragon you have suddenly cast light upon.
That is correct. At some point, you will all need to trust my reasons if we are to get through this.
It is not a question of trust, I think.
In any event, this information may prove useless. The last time Nololoth and I spoke, we did not part on friendly terms. He has little reason to help us, or me. I inquired after information to defeat the King of Shadows, and Nololoth wished more than I could give at the time.
If this Nololoth knows how the blade was broken, then that is knowledge we must have.
Know that we must go after him. Oh crap, now I'm speaking like you.
I can give you Nololoth's location, but it's not an easy journey. In the past, Nololoth had many guardians, red
Black
dragons, all of whom infest the area where he is chained. He is something of a legend in their eyes, and they make the pilgrimage to bask in his presence, and perhaps to steal secrets of the ancient Ilfarn ruins where he resides. I will mark its location on your map, and I am sure at least your Gith follower will wish to accompany you.
Alright, so the Nololoth, the black dragon, the crystal dragon will is where I need to go next. But I can't bring Arm and Jero along, because apparently they're not on good terms. But I have to bring Zaheev along. So, you know, it's a different trade-off. Now, he does mention the place is guarded by red dragons. This is not true. I fought a red dragon. And I figured not all of us actually guarded by black
The
dragons.
war gets closer to home every day.
Oh, God.
Some local lords are conscripting farmers to serve in the war.
That is exactly the reason why the Grey Cloaks were formed. Reliance on an untrained militia was part of the reason the Luskins overwhelmed us with ease.
The King of Shadows has amassed a great army. I think the lords believe that they need every available hand to counter this threat. The Grey Cloaks and Knights may not be enough alone.
Untrained farmers are generally used as shock troops. Casualties are high, and their effectiveness debatable.
Do you wish to conscript troops from the farmers?
Shock troopers. I'm fighting against the undead and shadows. What are shock troopers going to do to the undead and shadows? You... no conscriptions!
I hope we won't need these men later. War is a brutal beast, not to be faced by the faint of heart.
Some tactics can cost you as much in victory as in defeat, though, Kana.
Why don't you want to conscript men?
Because it's a stupid idea to recruit a bunch of farmers for shock troopers against a foe who is not going to be scared by your numbers. Jesus. These are the worst strategies ever, like banishing the King of Shadows to the Shadow Plane. That's the kind of stupidity I'm dealing with around here. Ugh, I'm surrounded by idiots! Well, they'll serve a little purpose and raise many people's ire.
I see your point.
And, you know, I don't want to see it for ire. Oh, Grey Creek report. Let's see. Time passed, 80%. Right, so organise. Split the men between patrolling the land and the roads. Actually, we'll see what we can do about recruiting them. About recruiting Grey Cloaks. See what happens when I recruit them, then come back and then go back to patrolling the roads. See how long they stick for. Throw signs at the wall, see what sticks. I think that's the way it should work. But yeah, so I gotta get all off the Crystal Dragon, and then I gotta do other things, make sure this is all maxed out. Grey Cloak reports. Let's see. Alright, so whoa, we got a lot of Grey Cloaks here. Seriously, 1,000. That's a lot of troops. Although, you know, for medieval times, that's not a lot of troops, but for a castle, I think it's a lot of troops. Organise them, split them between patrolling the roads and the land, and let's get out of here. I'll be back after all this is done. Alright, so I actually did a bit more than expected. I went out, bought some stuff, and haven't enchanted everything yet, but I was going to enchant some stuff here. But yeah, I pretty much went a little bit further. Mephasm wanted some infernal focuses from me. I also got Chandrageros some new stuff to wear.
I am listening.
And replacing Eleni's Periphet of Wisdom.
What do you want? What's going on?
I think Quara can use that rather than Amulet of Will.
I say yes.
Something you
I
want?
mean,
I say yes.
I could fire at will, but I got some infernal focuses. Took a bit of effort to try and figure that one out. But I should be able to do something about Mephasm with them. Hopefully, I don't know what they exactly. I can't remember what they did.
Do you intend to summon Mephasm again?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you know, I never seem to interrupt a demon or a devil while they're, you know, doing something important or doing naughty things. I'm prepared to make a bargain. Alright, so what is the price? Blind sacrifice. Can you give me any hints? Is it something almost move you, almost extension of your power? So essentially, you can ask him for certain items, and he'll take away an item you might be liking. So, see the sword I'm carrying? He might take that sword. He'll take that sword away from me as his first thing. Right, so what is the price? Okay. Let me think about it some more. Alright, so if you want to make sure he doesn't take your sword away, one of the things you can do is get another weapon that's not your sword or your shield. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get... Well, yeah. Anyway, I think I'll just... Yeah. So in order to avoid losing your favourite weapon, what you do is you unequip your favorite weapon like that. Okay, and then you go over to someone else and say, "Hey, I'd like to buy a weapon off you. Do you have a weapon I can use?" And he'd be like, "Yeah, I got a weapon you can use." Great, thanks. I'll take the Great Axe +2. I don't want it. I think he takes away. Like, so basically, right. So I now have a two-handed Great Axe in my hands. Good. So that's what you do. Take the Great Axe. You go back here. Go to the courtyard. Go back out here. By the way, the time enough has passed, so that's why I can do this one. Go out to the courtyard. I think you got to go out to the courtyard a few times or twice. So to set that weapon as your favorite weapon, and then you walk over to Mephasm. Say, "Hey Mephasm, guess what? Here, you can take my favorite weapon. This is my favorite weapon. This big axe I'm carrying. It's my favorite. I can't part ways about this big axe. Yeah." See, if devils can cheat the system, you can cheat the system.
Do you intend to summon Mephasm?
Yeah, come before us, Mephasm. Tell me more about bargaining. I am prepared to make a bargain with you. Okay, so I seek an artifact of power. I'll take the armor, thank you. So I lose an infernal focus, and what do I get in return? A helmet. Great.
What is it?
It's not really much of armor. Oh, it's a mask of death. Should have asked for the gold.
You'll follow.
That thing sucks.
Do you intend to summon
Mephasm, come before us. I seek an artifact of power, a weapon to vanquish my enemies. Every time you do this, you get a point of chaos. Man, these all suck. So that's the Angry Soul. I think I bought one of these. I think I found one of these in a store. Jeez, Mephasm, you're just being cheap, aren't you? Yeah.
Do you intend to summon Mephasm?
Right. Tell me more about bargaining. Prepare to make a bargain. I seek an artifact of power, something that can be useful in my journeys. Thank you. You've never dealt with me before. Yeah, isn't that right, Armangero? So, using all the infernal focuses makes Armangero like you.
Yes.
Yeah, seriously. I found that in Deacon's shop. Yeah, that's you can get that. I can buy that in Deacon's shop.
Do you intend to summon
Come before us, Mephasm. We're here to make a bargain. What can you do for me? How much wealth? Prepare to make a bargain. What about something else? Okay, so I've got another bunch of infernal focus recipes, but okay, so for some reason I wanted to. Oh, that's right. He probably still doesn't recognize my great axe as a weapon of great power that I truly love and adore. I think you got to do this several times, but anyway, yeah. So yeah, I'm getting ripped off by this demon, but that'll be for another time. I think next time I'm going to be taking on the Nololoth and all that. But for now, I'm a Stars RJ, and I've tipped the scales in the favor of Neverwinter.
Oh,
Signing off.
like